believe I saw him on the Zoom.
Yes, ma'am.
Did you?
Yes, I did. And
But not at the jail.
no, Your Honor.
That's a problem.
Unfortunately, I was not able to reach Mr. Mills prior to seeing him logged into the Zoom today. I did put in the chat for him to call, but he might not have seen that. Yes, Your Honor, he was supposed to turn himself in on the 20th. But as I haven't had contact, I don't know why.
Yes, sir.
Why haven't you turned yourself in? Your bond's revoked.
I'm aware. I just have a child due on May 2nd. When my child is born, I will turn myself in, sir. I just want to be there for my child's mother when my child is born. That's the only reason I haven't turned myself in, sir. I will turn myself in as soon as my child is born. I will turn myself in.
Indicate that you're in violation of the court's order. The bench warrant will remain out at no bond. Sooner or later, thank you. Bench warrant remains outstanding. No bond.
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Mills, please call the office.
Calls the case. People versus Jessica Overbay.
Nimish Ganatra for the people.
All right, you're Janice De La Fosse. Answer yes or no.
Yes, ma'am.
So, Ms. De La Fosse, you were previously in court and then tested positive for benzodiazepines and opiates. I raised your bond, and then you made that bond. Is that correct? Again, so when did you get out of jail?
The same day, but it's like 10 o'clock at night.
Okay. So how did you pay that bond?
My daughter did.
Okay.
My daughter helped.
Right. So, okay.
And I'm hiring Kelly Lane
You are?
to be my lawyer, yes.
Okay.
But I did everything you told me.
When are you going to be able to get him hired?
He's going to be hired. I'm bringing him his money when I get paid on the 3rd.
On the 3rd of May?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So what I'm going to do then, Ms. De La Fosse, is reset your case for about 30 days. That should give you more than enough time to get him hired.
Yes,
If you get him hired, bring the reset notice that you get today to him. He'll tell you what you need to do. If for some reason you cannot hire him, then I am ordering you to visit with other attorneys to see if you can try to hire someone, and then we'll see what your options are. Make sure you bring the information about who you've talked to when you come back, so that I know you're trying if it doesn't work out with Mr. Lane, okay?
Yeah.
Step in front of the clerk. She'll give you a reset notice.
Thanks.
Ashton Jameson.
Bill on the floor.
Oh, thank you. And Ms. De La Fosse, I want to, before you leave, I want to double check and see what those prescriptions are. And then we may do a drug test, but you go ahead and sign that and then have her sit over in the jury box. So are you Ashton Jameson?
Yes, ma'am.
And Mr. Jameson, you were going to bring some papers from the VA?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, let me see what you. What?
I also have all my medical.
Are you are you under a doctor's care right now?
Yes, ma'am.
Who's your doctor?
I just know her name because she's new, but I go to Riceland Clinic
Mm-hmm.
on relating to
Mm-hmm. So this is through December of 22. What about,
all my prescriptions.
you still have valid prescriptions for all of these? Okay, so this is from December of 22. Do you have anything that's recent?
I went into my pharmacy
Mm-hmm.
and I told them that I needed to print out all my prescriptions from the beginning. All the way down.
So they gave you a printout from January of 2022 to December of 2022. So it's just all of last year. So
Okay, so
I need,
they didn't give me the one for this year.
no.
Okay, I'm gonna have to go back and explain to him I need the one, my printout of my prescription that I did now, recently. Yes.
What are you being treated for? What are you being treated for?
Bipolar, schizophrenia,
Mm-hmm.
manic depression, and anxiety and insomnia, because I have a lot of sleeping. And I have 2 burning discs
Mm-hmm.
in my back, and I have 3 in my foot. I have pinched nerves and torn ligaments in my foot because I had fell down my daughter's stairs helping her, and I have all my medical records showing that.
So here's my,
If you don't mind, can I?
no, just hang on a second. Let me just explain what my concern is. Did you drive here? How did you get here today?
My cousin.
Do you drive?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. The problem is even if you have all of these prescriptions, the concern is that you seem to be under the influence to a point that makes me concerned about you possibly driving. So if you have prescriptions for all of these things and you're taking them according to the prescription, that's
I don't, when I have to go take care of my business, I don't take my medication because I have to drive to go take care of my business. When I get finished taking care of my business and I get home, and knowing that the ones that makes me drowsy, groggy and stuff, I take that when I'm at home and I'm not going nowhere. And I'm like a hermit. I don't leave my home. And I do have a condition that or stressed out, my blood pressure drops. And I pass out. And that's what happened last time when I was in court. I took this because someone had drugged me. And that's why I had this, because my doctor knows I don't do drugs. I only take my prescriptions. And it was MDMA that was slipped on me.
when?
Those medical records, that's why the doctor gave me this right here.
Let me see what you're talking
And
about.
I don't know how long she had been doing that to me.
Who do you think was?
My daddy's first wife, because she felt like my daddy took her, my mom took her husband, and she just been mistreating all of his kids with my mom. And I have a big heart. I was there for her because my sister, her daughter died, which was my sister. I was there for her.
So this is a test that you took, a drug test back in October of last year. Okay. So I don't understand. Okay. Well, I mean, again, the concern is that you're testing positive for, even if it's prescribed, hydrocodone, morphine, norhydrocodone. I mean, this isn't just one type of pain pill. There's obviously an issue going on here that is not necessarily related to coding. Well, none of these are MDMA. This is all the stuff that you're prescribed that you have on this list. It's just so much that doesn't make, I mean, I'm just concerned. So here's what, well, hang on. I'm going to make a condition of your bond, Ms. De La Fosse, that you are not to drive, period, ever. Because at this point, I have enough concerns, even though this isn't your case isn't necessarily related to driving, based on you being here, what I'm looking at here, what you're obviously to me seem under the influence, whether it's prescribed or not, you are not allowed to drive ever. Do you understand? So I need you to get Mr. Lane hired, and then we'll see where we get on that next court date. All right, do you step in front of the clerk? She'll give you a reset notice.
I got it.
Oh, okay. All right. Huh? It's just gonna come back with all that stuff.
I'm gonna go to get another printout.
Okay. Stephen Adelman,